Hello my friends, today we are going to be talking about numbers. And what do I mean by numbers? Money! Specifically on the most expensive Nikkes to run per shot with the least amount of bullets, so no diesel. So none of that. I look up on what the closest thing to the wielders of the launchers. In other words, what is the closest thing possible to the weapon that the Nikke is carrying, and I found them all. Now this will be excluding rockets that would not exist in real life, so no Jackal, Jan, Rapunzel, Noah, or whatever space-age laser weapon that Laplace is using. I come to the perfect equation. You see, I put the girls in the battle simulation room and came up with an average of how many shots were fired during those battles, which is amounts to 20 to 25 bullets per shot. So the average is around 23 for both types of launchers, since they both have the same fire rate. So we are going for that. And after doing all the math, my god, it gets expensive. And to think this is just per battle makes it insane, my friends. No wonder the outposts have shortages. All the money is being spent on the girls' bullets. Anyways, back to the task at hand. I'll be listing the rocket launcher's price and how much it is to fire one round. That final price will not include the unit price. I just want to show how expensive these rocket launchers really are. I just get right into it and start on the low end. Number 8. Noise Incenti. They essentially have the same guns, even though one looks like a barrel-fitted cow cut into a square with an M32 grenade launcher barrel attached. Please tell me how that works. The closest thing possible to get to her gun is an M3020 grenade launcher at $3,500 a piece. I know it only fires one at a time and you need to reload each time, but this is the future, so it's different, so live with it! Same bullets, so it should be fine. Anyways, it's only about $200 per shot, and at the rate that the grenade launcher fires 23 per battle, comes to an average of $4,600 per battle, my friends, per battle. Which is on the very cheap end, so the commander will be very happy to use her. Number 7. Anis at $15,000 per launcher and $235 a round. She is a perfect fit for the spot with a shooting average of 23 per battle that amounts to $5,405. Perfect assets. Perfect class Nikke weapon for a very beautiful Nikke. Moving on, number 6. Idol Flower, the closest rocket launcher I could find was a Panzer Force 3 going at $11,108 per unit. And about $297 per shot. The average being around 23, totals about $6,831. Not much to say about Idol Flower except for the fact that she uses high quality German engineering! Heil Bismarck! Anyways, before this thing gets too radical, moving on. Yeah, while it gets a little pricey, but not too bad. Number 5. We have absolutely adorable Anna at $1,200 per shot, with the N72 Law being at the low price of $750 per rocket launcher. Not bad. With an average number per shot of 23, this brings her total to be... Oh, 9! Look at that! Smile... what is credit card debt? Nobody cares. I don't know, let Merciless pay for it, huh? That's how it works, right? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, I'll give you headphones on. You are so cute. Anyways, number 4. We have Vesti and with the Carl Gustav 84mm at $20,000 with a huge jump of $1,500 per shot. Not terrible, but we're starting to get a little pricey. But once you think about it canonically with the amount of damage she does, I think it's worth every penny. And plus, look at the cute face. My credit card would be maxed out immediately just for her style. Oh, the average of 23 shots per round, that comes up to $34,000. Oh, believe me, my friends, it only gets higher from there. On to the next one! Coming in at number 3. Now we get to the really expensive part of the top 3. Unifying the MK153 small rocket launcher at $25,000 per shot. Very ridiculous. With an average per shot, her total will come to a mind-blowing $575,000. Oh, 9! But I feel inside of that pay, things are going to get really hairy. That whip she is holding is not the only thing I'll be worrying about. Please spare my life. Moving on to the top 2. Beltra firing at an N-Law rocket launcher. This rocket launcher is incredibly expensive, not only with a $40,000 price tag for the rocket launcher itself, but with a whopping $33,000 per shot. With an average of 23 shots, it comes to a gigantic $759,000 per battle. 9 Bismarck! She is truly a very expensive girl, with the food expenses unadded to that. Truly an expensive Nikke. Like, seriously, how much do you have to eat? You eat every time you reload. 9. Moving on. Number 1! Now the moment you have all been waiting for the biggest number of them all. Lupe, the shopaholic costing Tetra millions and millions of their poor spending habits and overbuying meaningless products. I'm just kidding. It's not her. It's not her. Let's back up. Number 1 is Mika. Her rocket launcher is a Javelin at $216,000 per unit and a whopping $197,000 per shot, with an average of 23 per battle, comes to a whopping $4,531,000. My God, that's a lot of money. Wait, these two are paired together for a grand total of $5,297,000 per battle? Is the godforsaken sparkling star skill even worth it? Doesn't even do that much damage. Mustang, how do you afford this? With Loopy's poor spending habits on top of it? Doesn't have the central government have a hand in this? Do you hate money? Do idol concerts really make that much? My God, what is your secret?
Entertainment!
Never mind. In conclusion for today, Mika's too expensive to use, with an astonishing $4,531,000. Not even the most wealthy Shikikans can afford that. But she is good, so she gets a pass. Goodbye!